Hey, it's time to meet the dancers in this week's Warrior Girl Profile.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and this is my third season as a Warrior Girl, and I'm from Milpitas, California. My favorite thing about being a Warrior Girl is having the opportunity to be in a position where I can be a positive role model to others. Outside of being a Warrior Girl, I work at a satellite company as an electrical engineer focusing on failure analysis. My most favorite memory as a Warrior Girl was when we traveled to Japan last summer and we were able to teach Warrior Girl dance clinics to the children out there. The Warrior Girls calendar shoot was a lot of fun this year. My photo shoot took place in San Francisco, and the difference about this year from the other past 2 years was that I felt like this year was a little more visible by the public. But the photographer did a really good job in making everybody feel really comfortable in front of the camera, and so I'm really excited and happy with how it turned out. This is Sarah, and that's my Warrior Girl profile.
Welcome back to Warriors Weekly, presented by Esurance. For our behind-the-scenes feature, we go to Malou Nubla on top of the roof at the Warrior Practice Facility in downtown Oakland.
Hey everybody, Malou Nubla here for Warriors Weekly, and the Golden State Warriors have gone solar thanks to the solar company and Mark Dannenhauer. All right, Mark, so congratulations on your partnership with the Warriors.
All right, well, thank you. I'd like to start off by thanking the Warriors for giving us the opportunity to do this job, and also congratulate the Warriors and for their leadership that they've shown by making the decision to go solar. So they're really setting a precedence, setting a good example for other NBA teams, for the community, and for anybody who uses electricity.
All right, well, very good. So let's talk about the obvious benefits of going solar. Obviously, you're talking about how, you know, they use a lot of electricity in this building, 24 hours a day. They're always doing things here. Obviously, you can save money.
Of course.
Yeah, so how much money can you actually save when you go solar?
Well, this system here for the Warriors is going to eliminate 25% of their electric bill. So they still will have electric bill, but it's going to be reduced because of it.
I read they're going to save something like $2 million over the next 25 years.
Yes. Yes. So it's a great investment. Not only are they doing the right thing environmentally, but they're going to save money at the same time.
What about for residential homes?
Well, residential, typically they have more roof space for the amount of electricity they use. So many times we'll be able to put a solar system in that eliminates their whole bill. To come in if you have a $200 bill, and then after you go solar to have a zero bill, you know, that's cool.
Aside from saving money, you also said what's the other benefit about going solar is about being green.
Of course, it's about being green and reducing the amount of pollution that's produced. People don't realize it that, you know, electricity, you know, you plug in a cord, it just seems like it comes from nowhere, but it, you know, comes from a generation plant that uses coal or gas, burns something to generate that electricity. So by putting solar in, you reduce that consumption. And here, this is powered just by the sun. So the sun runs part of their electric bill.
Okay, Mark, so take me through the process of installing solar.
Sure. We start with the feet that mounts to the roof, and then we put rails on top of that, if you can see the little silver thing, and then the panels go on top of that. And one thing I did want to mention was that I'm really proud of my crew, the solar company. We were under a deadline. We started December 7th, and within 2 weeks we had the majority of the work done. We had the last panel go in 2 weeks later, so I'm real proud of my crew.
How do you know that's actually working?
That's a great question. You know, many people just sit there and you can't, you know, it doesn't make any noise, you don't hear any sound, so how do you know if it's running? Well, one of the things we've done is if you look up top there, we install a weather station that has sensors in it that compares how much sun is out, and then we compare that, and it's all done with a computer, compares how much the solar is producing, and those numbers should match.
I'm with Christina Dannenhauer of the solar company, as in, what can I say, the other boss?
Yeah.
All right, so you're pretty excited about this partnership with the Golden State Warriors?
Oh, totally. And you know, right behind us, you know, a picture is worth 1,000 words. This image here is so important. And to be a part of that, the solar company, we are so thrilled. It's just been a wonderful win-win situation for all of us.
The solar thing is easy for me because I have solar, and I did it 4 years ago. And getting hooked up with the people at the solar company was a great thing. I think that actions speak a lot louder than words, and if you look at where we are in our society as far as environmentally, you look at energy independence for our country, 60% of all solar is installed right here in California. We're leaders really in the nation. And you look at the Warriors and where they fit in the fabric of the Bay Area community, to put solar on this facility and to be the first NBA team, the pro sports team to have solar involved is just a great thing. I mean, we're talking about clean, renewable, non-polluting energy. No maintenance. These panels last for 40 years. Guys like Steph Curry are going to be practicing here. People are going to be working in the offices here for years with this power being done by the sun.
The project here allows us the opportunity to ask Mother Nature to help us a little bit, also reduce some of our expenses on a monthly basis, and really it's a big project, it's a big undertaking, because when you take a 60,000 square foot facility and go solar, it takes a lot of work to get that done, but I think once it's done, it's just real important to be environmentally conscious and sound.
Thanks to the Golden State Warriors and the solar company, the official solar provider of the Golden State Warriors. And if you'd like more information on solar, just log on to the website at thesolarco.com.